taking our ride, taking our money, 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 taking our ride.
How busy is that road up there?
Protect and serve, that's a lie. Cops don't care if people die. Protect and serve, that's a lie. Cops don't care when people die. These killer cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These killer cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These killer cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These killer cops have got to go. Kill killer cops. Kill killer cops.
Satisfied with the charges. More importantly, we want peace. We do not want any type of uproar. We do not want any type of disturbance. We want peaceful protests. That's what the family wants. That's what the community wants. They're all kind of, I got a text today from one of my supervisors about an alert.
Tonight, newly released body cam footage authorities say shows the alleged beating death of 29-year-old Tyre Nichols during a traffic stop. Police say 5 now fired Memphis officers initially pulled Nichols over for alleged reckless driving before Nichols fled on foot and was confronted again, this time more physical. The Nichols family's attorneys saying the young father asked officers, "What did I do?" pleading to go home, calling out for his mom. Nichols was hospitalized for 3 days before he succumbed to his injuries.
But for me to find out that my son was calling my name and I was only feet away and did not even hear him, you have no clue how I feel right now.
Their lawyers calling for justice and systemic police reform to prevent any further potentially unjustified police killings. Also applauding the swift actions from local, state, and federal authorities for not delaying firing and then bringing charges against 5 Memphis police officers, saying that should be the blueprint for future similar incidents.
No longer can you tell us we got to wait 6 months to a year, even though we got a video with evidence of the excessive force and the crime.
Police saying Nichols was initially pulled over for alleged reckless driving before he fled on foot and was confronted again, this time more physical. Nichols was hospitalized for 3 days before he succumbed to his injuries. The police officers, Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, Desmond Mills Jr., Emmett Martin III, and Justin Smith, each now facing second-degree murder and other charges in connection to Nichols' death. An internal investigation concluded the officers used excessive force and failed to intervene or render aid. A federal civil rights investigation is also underway. FBI Director Christopher Wray says he's alerted his FBI field offices across the nation to prepare just in case anything gets out of hand tonight. The Nichols family today urging any demonstrations tonight to be calm and peaceful.
You say it's difficult to watch. What was your reaction when you first saw the video?
In my 36 years, George, I would have to say I don't think I've ever been more horrified and disgusted, sad, but just, you know, and to some degree confused.
Confused?
Yes.
Why?
You know, when I say confused, just in the level of aggression and response to what had occurred in this traffic stop, and it's still very unclear, you know, as to the real reason for the stop in the first place.
You think it's possible that the initial stopping of the car was improper?
As far as I know today, I do believe that the stop itself was very questionable. We have been unable to verify the reckless driving allegation. There have been many searches of video footage, along the corridors of the streets that this stop supposedly occurred, or that the witnessing of reckless driving occurred. And we haven't been able to substantiate in any type of video that there was a reckless driving type of action that prompted this stop.
Justice? No peace. I said no justice? No peace. No justice? No peace. No justice? No peace. My name is Gabriella. I'm with the Party for Socialism and Liberation. I'm joined here by my comrade. That's right. I want to introduce you to my comrade, Kirby Joseph, a longtime fighter in the struggle against police brutality, police terror, and mass incarceration. Give it up for Kirby. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Say his name.
Stop snitching. Stop snitching.
You're going to jail everywhere we go. People want to know.
Take it easy. 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 Take it easy.
I hit that man with so many pieces in his skull.
I'm sorry, bro. I hit it, bro. Bro.
You know what they are?
Hell no, I ain't get. Hey, hold on. Let me put my shit. Listen, man, I was hitting him with spray. How you make us, dog? Man, come on, man. I'm watching him, though. He was rocking, but shit. Like, yeah. You eating him, you know what?
Big rocket. Then I jump in, start rocking. Motherfucker,
Man,
like,
look,
what the fuck?
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
Man, I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Man, I'm talking like that. He on that dog.
You got the smartest thing you can do.
Fuck, bro. Man, they need to give me some saline, man.
Running it down on these niggas. Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we did it, my nigga. Still be planting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that roll, fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never gon' hurt you. Niggas will never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
Got the trap spot, understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back. Knew I never seen none of nigga live like that. I was still getting stacks back. Had to fuck around getting them packs back. Niggas.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Scotty. Before we start this video, I want y'all to do is smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and smash the like button. It's your boy Bullet Gotti. It's the Bullet Gotti Show. Salute. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bullet Gotti. This video right here is about the Tyre Nichols situation and case, right? Now, after the George Floyd situation and all these other cases, police brutality and stuff like this is a tricky subject because it's a catch-22, right? In this case, right, me watching the video, me seeing what happened, and then seeing photos of the pictures. Something, I'm not gonna lie, something just ain't right to me. And why I say that? Because just looking at everything and seeing what happened and seeing how this dude was alive for 3 days in the hospital, and then, you know, how they said that he was beaten, the way they said he was beaten. And then you look at the video, it don't look like he was, you know, severely beaten the way they say. I'm going to be honest, right? Not to say that what happened to him didn't happen. But to me, I'm going to keep it real. How fast they got that video, how fast they got that audio, it's kind of sketchy. And I'm going to be honest with you. Why I say it's kind of sketchy? I'm going to tell you why. I feel like that the officers in this case are scapegoats. I feel like it's other officers involved. It's one white cop that was on the scene, right? He goes back in the squad car. 5 black cops. Now, in my mind, I think it was more than just 5 black cops. I think it was a few white cops there. And I'm going to be honest. I really believe that he was murdered in the hospital. To be alive for 3 days and then you see the pictures, sound like they murdered him in the hospital. Same thing they did to Dr. King in 68. You know, you have to really look at it, right? There's an agenda they got going on in this country. You know what I'm saying? George Soros and a lot of these dudes got an agenda. The agenda is keep unrest. Keep the uncivilized. Right? You look at the George Floyd situation. You know, people say, yo, that's conspiracy theorist talk. No, it's not. To see what's going on and to even look at that video, it's a messed up video. But to me, I feel like it's more to the video. I feel like it's more to the situation. You know, I'm a person that I look at things from a different perspective. And by looking at this situation from the perspective that I look at it, it's something deeper than what people think it is. It's really something deeper. Okay? They murdered. Now, I believe in my heart, the heart of hearts, that he was murdered in the hospital. I believe that it wasn't just 5 officers. I believe that the black officers are scapegoats for whoever else. I believe that it was white officers that abused and did whatever they did, but they covered for them and they threw the black officers as scapegoats. Same thing with the Peter Liang situation, right? They threw him as a scapegoat, the Asian cop, rookie Asian cop, threw him as a scapegoat. A lot of these cases, they throw people as scapegoats. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to keep the agenda. Just look at it, right? We went from white cops killing black men to now 5 black cops killing a black man. Don't that seem odd? Where the video comes out fast. They been had this video. Audio, they dropped the audio first, then they dropped wouldn't you drop the video first and not the audio? And then when you watch the video, doesn't look how you seen him in the hospital. It's just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? That in the hospital, he looks one way and then he looks another way. I feel like to me that they murdered this man in the hospital and it's some political, and they had to throw somebody under the bus. And they threw them 5 black cops under the bus. They fired them, and then they charged them. It just seems odd to me. I tell people this all the time, man. You know, police brutality been going on in this country, right? Been going on since, you know, before this situation been going on. Since the slave catchers. So, with this case here, it was some scapegoat, and it's an agenda behind it. It's an agenda behind it. Let's get 5 black cops. Let's remember, in Minnesota, Asian cop, white cop, you know, Latino cop. Nah, we don't want that. Let's get us 5 black cops. And let's see what we can do. I'm going to be honest with you, right? What's going to happen is either the 2, they're going to be found not guilty, or 3, somebody's going to get found guilty. Either the 2. Somebody's going to get found not guilty or guilty. But in the case, they murdered that man in the hospital. Let's just keep it real. You know, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy, but it's the truth. I believe it's an agenda behind this case. I believe it's smoke and mirrors and deception. I don't believe this whole situation is something not adding up to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Something not adding up. But, you know, R.I.P. to Tyre Nichols. But in my opinion, something not adding up. It's an agenda behind this. I'm just gonna be honest. This video, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Make sure we get into the algorithm. Like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and hit the notification bell. It's your boy Bullis Gotti Show. Clean.